A raw food diet is easy. Yes, that's right, I'm going to say it again. Doing a raw food diet is easy. But it's also easy not to do a raw food diet. Maybe it's easier to do a raw food diet. But a lot of people think it's very hard. It's hard to make a change and everything else. Now, that is the bit that's hard. Making a change is hard. Changing habits is hard. Changing lifestyle is hard. Learning new things takes time. It's not necessarily hard, but it just takes effort. And people don't want to make the effort sometimes. But making a change is hard. Making a change to your habits can be hard. Once you've made those changes, it's no longer hard. It's easy. So when people say, don't you miss baking or don't you miss that? To be honest, I don't really think about baking that much. When I walk into a shop, I don't go and have a look at bacon. I don't have a look at the sandwiches. I don't have a look at the pizzas. I just don't, it's just not in my habit anymore. I don't go and look at coffee or chocolate or anything else. I just don't look at them anymore. They don't have any pull towards me anymore. I don't have any addiction towards these things. I'm not driven towards them. And when I see them, I don't get triggered by them to want to go and eat them. So I don't have those pulls anymore. So I'm more in control of what I eat and what I put in my body. And that's a great thing. And it means that I can basically have the healthiest diet possible. But it's easy to do that when that becomes your habit. So changing habits is hard. But how do you change habits? Well, it takes time. It takes time to continue to always make a good choice. And it's an up and down thing where some days you will feel very inspired to make a change, other days you won't feel inspired, and you have to just try and keep going with creating new habits and stay inspired by it. Continue to learn more about it, immerse yourself in it for a long period of time, and the changes will become natural. So the changes will happen more easily if you immerse yourself and continue to immerse yourself in the information and the reasons why you should make the changes. So for me, it's because I kept on reading about the information about raw veganism and about fruitarianism, and kept on listening to people and kept on being inspired by the results they were getting, and met these people at events and things like that, and that made me want to continue to make changes and want to continue on the path even when it was difficult to do so. But waking up in the morning and wanting to eat fruit rather than breakfast cereal, or wanting to eat fruit rather than lunch, rather than whatever the normal lunch would have been, some of those habits changing took time. It certainly took some time. But once they're changed for long enough, then it's just your habit and then it's easy. So it's not like I'm making a change anymore between eating a warm soup with bread and having pineapple. I just don't think about the warm soup. At the same time, if I wanted warm soup and bread, the thing about the raw food diet, I can make a soup and blend it in the Vitamix just out of vegetables and blend it up, and I can have a warm soup. And I could make raw crackers, and it's kind of like a bread and soup if you like, whatever. So I can make these meals if I like. I can make these raw vegan treats, whatever you want to call them. So I can do all that kind of thing at the same time. So it's very flexible. And when you've changed all your taste, when your taste buds have changed a lot, then those things, then raw vegan snacks and things become very flavourful, and you move away from salt and things like that. So you pick up the flavours in these things. But it is easy. It's easy once you get it going. It might take years or months, depending on your position, to make some of the changes. But once you've got it going, then it just becomes habit. And habits are easy to keep going because we're habitual in nature, and we're kind of designed to keep our habits just going like that. So a raw food diet is easy once you get it going. Any questions down below, please let me know. Please get in touch and stay in touch with me. Let me know how you're doing with things. Thank you. Bye.